This is a story
about two strangers
who met in Texas,
but whose path brought them to Nantucket,
to run a race,
not for personal records,
but rather for love. In May of last year, I registered for the Nantucket Half. I had been dating Igor for about 2 months at that point, so it was pretty early on. I went over to his apartment the night I registered, and I told him that I registered, and I said to him that I would do the race with a friend. I could tell that he got a little quiet when I said, "I'll do it with a friend."
She said, "Do it with a friend?" I mean, I was baffled. Do it with a friend? I knew she didn't want to do it with a friend. She wanted to do it with me, but she couldn't tell me that. And I was like, come on, hon. I know you want to do it with me. Just tell me that.
It was still early. We were playing games.
I knew what she wanted, so I just came out and asked her, let's just do it together.
Yes, that's what I really wanted. Initially, the Nantucket Half was just a fun thing to do together. In the interim, Igor had a job interview in Mass over the summer. That went very well. In the intervening months after a successful interview, we were awaiting an offer letter from the job in Mass. And as fate would have it, the offer letter arrived our first night on Nantucket.
Holy shit, I got it. I got it!
My pants are down. What happened?
I got the job in Mass.
Oh my God. Over the course of our relationship, I was living in Boston and Igor was living in Dallas, so the long distance made it quite difficult.
We just couldn't do the whole commuting back and forth anymore. This letter meant a lot.
And over the course of the summer, Igor was interviewing for jobs all around the country. There was only one job opportunity in Mass that would have been viable, that would have been close enough to Boston for us to actually live together. And there were a lot of great opportunities on the table, and we didn't know how the cards were going to fall.
So I learned that I got the job on Nantucket, and my head was clear for the race.
We saw the route was beautiful on the website, and we were stoked to finally get there. Race day was here, and we thought we could easily get an Uber to the race.
I mean, we Ubered everywhere on the island before that, so why not?
Sunday morning, walking to the half.
Race time.
Race time.
I can't believe it was $30 to get an Uber 2 miles.
$30.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ, it's crazy.
I mean, I asked the guy how he was going to get there. I said, how else do you get there? You have to Uber. I'm like, you're running a race. It's 2 miles. Just walk it.
See, this is why I'm with him. He doesn't believe in Ubering for 2 miles like that guy.
So as we were approaching the starting line, we had one last chance to back out.
We passed a guy who was carrying a box of Downy Flake donuts, and I thought it was a wonderful idea to ditch the race, head over to Downy Flake, get a few donuts, get some coffee, and spend the last few hours on the island just relaxing. Well, that idea was rejected immediately because he said we had to do the race, that's what we were here to do, and I was summarily dismissed from that conversation.
I mean, we were here on a mission. We had to run for love.
But it smelled so good.
Well, we made it to the start line, and look at how happy we looked at the beginning of the race. This was, of course, going to change very soon. I hopped off the plane in ACK.
With my running shoes and my bay.
Welcome to the land of lobster rolls. Am I gonna get full?
Jumped in the cab, here we are for the run.
Are we really doing 13.1?
This is all wicked crazy.
Everybody seems so preppy.
My tummy's turning and I'm feeling kinda hungry.
Too many options and I'm anxious.
That's when we saw Fog Island.
And the pancakes called our name.
And the pancakes called our name.
And the pancakes called our name.
So we put our hands up.
Table for two.
The hanger goes away.
Real maple syrup like yeah.
Carbo loading like yeah.
So we put our hands up.
Hey guys, mile
8.3.
8.3.
Absolutely dying right now.
It's hot as hell.
Didn't know about the sand dunes.
We didn't know.
That
about
would have
the
been nice
dunes.
on the website.
Would have been nice on
Or
the
maybe I
website.
just didn't read it.
Maybe we didn't read it. Yeah, so the website was a tad misleading, shall we say.
I'm just looking forward to Gatorade.
Right now,
I just want to pound gallons of Gatorade.
Right now we just want to pound gallons of Gatorade, folks. We're more than halfway there.
God, if you're listening, help. And also, I just remembered that I actually paid to do this.
We paid.
We paid for this.
We paid for this. We could be eating cakes right now. Nope.
We paid for this.
We
Disgusting.
paid. Disgusting. The waitress said yeah.
Your pancakes are on the way.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
It's a party in the ACK.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
It's a party in the ACK. The race didn't go as well as we planned, but we got cool medals.
Yeah, I told you we should have gone to Downy Flake.
Before this, Nantucket was just a fun place for us to go.
Last year, when we got that letter, it was the beginning of our lives together, and it forever changed how we'll feel about Nantucket. May rolled around, and it was registration time once again. We went on the website, beautiful description, same as last year, and we were thinking about signing up, but we didn't want to displace memories of last year. We wanted our first half marathon on Nantucket to be our only marathon on Nantucket.